time for some metal. So we're gonna fuck with Saliva, and really, this is a record I think a lot of folks have heard. Now, they've dropped more, but this is about the first one that I've heard by them, and it is Every 6 Seconds. Now, this has been stated as a rap metal album, but I do feel that it's quite similar to Limp Bizkit. So if you're just looking for another, like if you like McDonald's but you want burger still, well, this is Burger King. At least I mean, once again, this is the first record by them that I've heard. I don't know that much about them, but 14 years ago, 14 and a half years ago, they dropped this album, and I swear I've heard some of these songs in movies or just at random points in my life. So it does feel familiar, and the amount of atmosphere that is on this record makes it a real choice album. I do think even if you've played it out, it's good to think back to the way you were depending upon your age in 2001, because this is something that will get you through many nights and definitely days as well, depending upon what's going on. So the answer is can you smoke to this? Yes, you can. I'm thinking that there's a pair. I mean, I can sense the songs that feel like they might have been played on the radio. I'm going to say that one of them is Click Click Boom, and then the other one's the first song, Superstar. These are some great songs to smoke to. Dope Ride, Beg, Fault Line is one of my favorites. Those are some great ones. There's 12 songs on this record. We'll get to the weaknesses of it. Now, the production, like I said, this is similar to Limp Bizkit. Not Significant Other as much as it is Chocolate Starfish. Now, I'm trying to get Papa Roach, and I'm going to review that as well. I'm going to do a bunch of these rap metal, new metal, metal type records because, believe it or not, they actually are a cousin of rap. And, it's the same atmosphere, just more emphasis on energy. There's the guitar itself, depending upon how it is played, is a very good instrument to causing excitement. I think everyone should know that, but this record shows it off plain as day. I mean, it just can't be seen any better. Like, if you have to be, I think most people are going to get excited when they listen to this. The only reason I think you wouldn't was if you listened to it like 100 some odd times. But other than that, this is going to work. Click Click Boom has one of the best productions on here. I mean, that one's just gnarled up, really mean. Dope Ride's another one. Fault Line's really good. Superstar's great. And, the beginning of Your Disease is another one. But we'll get to some of the reasons why. So, the unheard songs, I liked 8 out of 12. So that's actually 2/3, which you would think would be a 6 out of 10, but no. I'm not going to say 8 out of 12 is not going to get a high score. It's not going to, we'll get to that. It's hard to word. The unheard songs are Superstar, Must Have Been Wrong, Click Click Boom, After Me, Lackluster, Fault Line, Beg, and Dope Ride. Now, like I said, Superstar, Click Click Boom, you were around, if you were aware of the 2000s decade and you were adept to culture enough, you probably heard those too. And I do think Dope Ride is a great one. Your Disease is, well, even though I don't like the song, the reason why I don't like Your Disease is because about 2 minutes into the song it switches to singing the whole way through, and the guitars kind of leave and it loses some of the energy. But that one was good at the beginning. That would have been the 9th out of 12 song. Kind of like that mellow malaise filled bell that you hear on some of Limp Bizkit's records is on like Lackluster and Fault Line. I think there's like one other song that it does it on. It's either Beg or After Me, and this kind of feels really mellow in a negative way. And I'm not saying it's a harmful way, but just kind of like it leaves a kind of screwy impression on you. It's weird to word that, but most of these records are going to keep up the good pace. So 8 out of 12, I think most people will have quite a good time, and you just have that to keep with you. Now, the score, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, just because 10 out of 12 would have been a 10. 9 out of 12 would have been a 9.5 or a 10. So 8 out of 12 is a 9. That's the easiest thing to say. And the future, I don't really know what Saliva's been up to. I just randomly pulled this one out of my ass, and we'll see what else there is to fuck with. I think they had an album that came out in 2002, but I don't think they did rap metal. So I'm gonna quickly find out if that's what I like from them or it isn't. So we shall see. The social score, I'm gonna give this a 9 social, just because had some songs that got radio play. It's got the energy. A lot of people are gonna mess with it, but I know I do rap on my channel, so if you're used to rap, you're just gonna have to take my word and give this a shot. It should get you excited. Can it be topped? Not likely, but just 1 or 2 more songs would have made this an easy perfect. So I'm hoping Saliva has more records just like this or better. Subscribe for more fun. 9 and 9 social.